We got extremely lucky in the sense that we were able to go off-site and do this match off-site because of where the story developed and the severity and how personal it became when he crossed all the lines that he crossed in his promos. I don't think that you can have a wrestling match, which we always envisioned. It turned out to be probably the best thing that we could have done. It was about, I don't know, a 45, 50-minute drive from the site of the Boneyard to the Performance Center. And we were on our way back. I was in the car with Triple H, Michael Hayes. My phone started to ring. And I looked down, and it was my niece. And then something just told me in my head, said, you need to answer that call. And it was probably the last ring before it was gonna send it to voicemail, and I hit it, and I said, hey, what's going on? And she goes, my dad, my brother Tim, he said, my dad had a heart attack. I was like, oh, wow. I said, okay, what hospital did they send him to? He lives outside of Austin and lived. I asked her, I said, what hospital did they send him to? And she said, no, Uncle Mark, he's gone. He didn't make it. And it was, in the middle of all this stuff going on, WrestleMania, you know, when everything goes perfect, it's hectic and stressful. But now I have to call all my brothers and let them know, and then call my mother. Knowing that, you know, what that was going to do to her and not be able to be there. It's just another indication of how important being present with your family is, because you just never know what's going to happen. So it was an extremely rough day. It was hard, too, going to the next day with the loss of my brother. It's just as fresh as it can be. And then, you know, you're in a Boneyard match and everything's centered around being buried. And it's just like, man, you know, it makes it tough. But at that point, the show must go on. And, okay, how do we make this great?
Wow, there he is. I didn't think you'd show up.
Yeah.
Hey, does Michelle know you're out this late?
Yeah.
She let you come out. Hey, I took the liberty of digging your grave for you. Doesn't it look nice?
You dug your own grave, son.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
You think so? Come on, old man.
Yeah.
Come on, let's see.
We're gonna show
Let's
you
see
what
what you
old
got.
I got enough for you.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh. Get up, boy. You wanted this. Come on. Oh. Here, take some of this. What's up, guys? Take Son of a bitch.
That Boneyard match, the 25-minute fight scene, and they beat the crap out of each other.
Hey, Deadman! We're just getting started.
Let's do it.
You ain't got what it takes, old man. Hashtag dust. Nowhere to run. Ah!
Take a look to the sky just before you die. It's the last time you will. For whom the bell tolls, time marches on.
Sorry.
For whom the bell tolls.
Do you think I'm gonna bury you? Really? Come here. I'm not. Come here, man. There's a lot of people ain't give me that fight. You good, brother?
Although it was in a different format, you know when things are that good. I was really happy with the bike element. That's a cool thing there. Like, you just had this hellacious fight, get on your motorcycle. And then you ride off. There was a lot more to the riding off into the darkness there. Obviously, there are a lot of thoughts going through my head as I'm riding off. This may be the last time I do this. It was a difficult night, and it was every bit as rough as it looked. 5 minutes into shooting, I put my arm through the hearse side window. It chews up my arm, so we got to stop shooting immediately.
Just kind of wash it off a little bit. He got color early. His arm was a crimson mask.
So they got to clean my arm out, dig the pieces of glass out of my arm. What happens when you film that way is you get started, and then there's a stoppage. They got to switch cameras around, they've got to switch lighting around. And for me, with where I'm at physically,
We'll start the shot with you.
just standing in one place is the worst. It allows that adrenaline to come down a little bit, and then it allows whatever it is that's hurting, like, okay, yeah, all right, Yeah, that's going to be bad tomorrow. It was just a really long night, and we wrapped at about 5 a.m. I knew the things that we were filming and the things that we were doing were going to be cool. And then when I saw the final product, I mean, it was like, wow, this turned out really cool. And then the feedback, that was icing on the cake. Everyone had nothing but positive things to say about it, and that's very rare.
The performances in this were just phenomenal. Physical, demanding, trash talking was spot on, the selling, the storytelling, all of it. And I think all that aura and mystique of the Undertaker was back. If for no other reason, it was successful just for that.
With your ass in your grave.
My specialty is storytelling. You look back at that build-up, the payoff with the match, I mean, that's storytelling at its best.
Okay, cut, break.
Is it what I envisioned when I said yes to the match? Absolutely not.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
But it was damn good, and damn good was what I was looking for. It's like, how do you top that?